Let's get it. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, my overseas gang, and my unsubscribed gang that's shrinking by the hour. You guys are subscribing like crazy. We're getting the watch hours. I have no complaints. Bear with me. You know what I'm saying? Look, guys, I was using some new soap I got going on, and it dried my face out. But look, I gotta try this different stuff out, man. I'm really getting into the skincare stuff, you know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, if you can find the time, you know, make some time, you know what I'm saying? Get out there and start looking for some stuff for your skin. Take care of yourself. We don't really think that women pay attention to this stuff, but they really do. You know what I'm saying? I start taking care of my skin a little bit more, and I start seeing these videos pop up. You know, this is back when I was like keeping my ear to the streets. And they're like, oh, you're taking care of your skin. Women notice everything. Now, is that unfair to put us on a pedestal, to treat us like our face is supposed to look like theirs? No, it's not fair at all. We're men. We're outside working in the sun all day long. Not really put on that kind of pedestal, but they'll do it anyway, you know? So, you know, but listen, I got a Patreon. I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna give away some of my secrets, but only to my Patreon members, to the guys that really matter. Not these, because I got a lot of haters out there that want to know my secrets. They know that I know that they want to know them. They also know that I know that they don't want to give me any credit where credit is due, so I'm not going to tell them shit. Now, if they become a Patreon member and log in there and get my secrets, well, I don't care. You're paying me for it. Like I said, you're going to pay me for it. I'm not giving you anything for free. I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing, right? I'm grounding myself, drinking my water. But, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm in this herbalist thing, man. You know, heavy. I'm doing all kind of stuff. This stuff gets kind of expensive, though. So, you know, there's a lot of different stuff. Like right now, to exfoliate your face, a cheaper product that I see is being, you know, passed around on TikTok. I'm not saying recommending to do anything. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. You know, baking soda once a week, you know. I think twice a week was too much. I tried it twice a week, and you know, my skin was super irritated and red looking for a couple of days, right? Because I was doing too much, right? But, you know, went down to a week. It's, you know, don't rub too hard, you know, exfoliate your face a little bit. Listen, y'all, we need to take advantage. Like these women, listen, take care of yourself, period. They're watching that kind of stuff, all right? And I'm not telling you to do it for them, do it for yourself, but they're paying attention, you know? It does like, okay, I also know they're paying attention to my nails. Right? They're watching my hands. They're making sure that my hands are always clean. Look at my nails are clean. They like that kind of stuff, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you're making content, make sure your nails are clean. Women watch that. Women watch that kind of stuff, y'all. It's not like, you know, we're looking at their nails, you know what I mean? But they have those claws, so we can't really see their nails. But the problem with their claws is we're always thinking to ourselves, how are they wiping their butt? They're not wiping their butt. They're patting it. They're taking those claws and they're patting it. Okay, that's disgusting. Then, are they jumping in the shower afterwards? No, they're probably not. So they're patting it, and then they're, you know what I'm saying? They're blotting it. I'm sorry, blotting it. I'm a seer. I know, okay? I know. Am I trespassing on it? When I didn't know what was going on, you know what I'm saying? I can see some things, man, and these women are trifling. They are trifling, okay? But listen, I want you to, you know, practice, if you're not doing it already, you know, stoicism. You know, be as stoic as you possibly can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that philosophy in life where, you know, you're a man that knows your purpose, and you can't be swayed off your purpose, nor can you be gaslit to believe that anything other than the reality you know what I'm saying, is real. You know, you can't be mentally manipulated. You know, you're powerful. I was watching some older videos I'd saved from about 6 months ago when these women were watching me heavy. And, you know, one of these dating coaches said, a man that knows himself and can't be mentally manipulated, she used her own terminology for it, is a very dangerous man, while also that man will be very intriguing to most women. So like I said, they're in a conundrum. They're perplexed. You know what I mean? On one hand, they don't like what you're doing. They're not used to it, and they can't control it. But on the other hand, they love it. So, this is good for you. It's good for you. But you want to exercise stoicism, right? So you could care less either way it goes. Um, they could come at you on some, oh, I like you, da, 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 and it could mean nothing to you. And then if they're talking about they hate you, it means nothing to you because you know that they're just projecting either way it goes. So those projections are not a direct reflection of your reality. It's really just them, interpreting you the way they want to. And the projection they give you might not even be the interpretation they have of you. Their projection they project onto you just might be their hate they have inside for you knowing yourself. And it bothers a lot of people when people know their self. I'm noticing that. And it ain't, you just doing you and knowing yourself will trigger so many people. And most women operate in a lower vibration. It triggers them like crazy. Like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, being stoic, it's, you literally have to practice it on a daily basis. Like stoicism, just people's interpretation of you doesn't matter. You having your energy to yourself and having full autonomy of your energy and, being a sovereign being and having full control of how your energy is dispersed and not allowing, because the way I look at it now is these people that are haters, to me, they are energy thieves. They're energy, what's going on? They're energy bandits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but they're harvesting, man, like your energy. They're stealing it, right? So these people to me are the most disgusting. And since I put this perspective in my mind, I don't see anything else. So when some hater pops in, oh, your audio's messed up, I'll be smiling on the outside, but on the inside, I'm looking like, yeah, you think you're gonna steal my energy. You think you're gonna come over here and force yourself on me and steal. This is what I'm saying to myself inside while I'm smiling at the screen and blocking them, right? You think you're gonna come over here and steal my energy and force yourself on me and your disgusting energy on me, but that's not gonna happen. See, now I get real offensive about it because I'm a man. And, I was listening to one of these videos and he made a really good point. Would you let another person walk up in your home and, knock over things in your kitchen and, smear whatever on the walls and write on the walls? What's going on, family? What's going on? Would you let somebody do that? No, you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? No, you wouldn't. What you would do, you would defend yourself, by not allowing them to get in your home in the first place. So that's what we're doing. When they try to mentally attack us, and however this works, everybody has social media. So if you post anything up on your Facebook or your Instagram and someone's got some comment about whatever they don't like in your picture or your post or your video, that's them projecting onto you to force themselves. They know they can't, be one of your fan club members or whatever for whatever reason. So they gotta get in your energy some kind of way. So they force themselves through the mental manipulation. And if you can identify it, you automatically know it, and it's like, nah, bro, no. I'm not letting you in my energy like that. Ooh, almost fell over a log. I'm not gonna let you in my energy like that. Not whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it now. It's like, I'm not playing a game with them, but it's like the Jedi mind stuff, man. It really is. It's like, okay, who am I gonna allow into my energy? Like, I'm guarding my energy. It's all about energy now. So I'm just guarding my energy. Hey, what's going on, Ghost? Yeah, the goal is to find a wife. And the reason for semen retention, you have to find yourself before you can find a wife, before God's gonna send you a wife. You have to, you're young. So it's a good thing that you're already finding yourself. You already know, what I'm saying, when God sends you a wife, that's a good thing. But you gotta wait for God to send you that wife. And when we're out here in the streets and we don't know any better, we end up with stuff that we don't need because we're in our lower selves. You know what I'm saying? We're in our alpha. I like to call it, you know, your alpha, because that's what, you know, you're doing. We're codependent, you know, so we have some issue we have to fix. And you have to be able to, you know, and I'm going to, you know, put this out in my book and stuff. You have, as to be a man, man, you got to be able to, you know, be able to be put anywhere. Say that 5 times fast. Be able to be put anywhere and be able to rise to the occasion, no matter whatever's going on. I don't care who's harassing you. I don't care what court situation you have to be able to compartmentalize things, get things done, and organize things and schedule things. You know what I'm saying? As a man, as a solid man. If you're looking for a woman where you're talking about being a leader, and this is the kind of stuff that, you know, I agree with what the women are saying when they're talking about you got to prove to them you're a leader, but your actions alone and you living your life as a man should be proof enough, because that's the way I live, right? I would just get up and move anywhere. Like whenever, you know what I'm saying, I feel the need to, I'll just get up and move states, across the states. You know what I mean? I'll make sure that me and my son have enough money, whatever, and then I'll make that move. And I know it's going to work itself out because God's given me everything I need, and I'm a man. I don't know how else. As a man, you get excited. You're supposed to get excited about being able, I'm just going to start over from scratch. I'll build a cabin with my bare hands. Like, what are we doing? We're not supposed to be wanting to sit on our butts and not wanting to do anything, man, and type on a keyboard. You're supposed to want to be able to get out there and just build your business up with your bare freaking hands. You know what I'm saying? And wait until you know that your mental's right. And you'll know your mental's right because everything will be working out for you. Your money will be right. You know what I'm saying? Your life will be right. Credit will probably be right. Your friends will be right. You'll have very few of them. You know, your job will be right. More than likely, you'll be an entrepreneur. So all that stuff will be right. And then you'll end up with a wife. You know what I'm saying? Something, because at that point, you'll know what you're looking for. If you're in your lower chakra self, you ain't really been out there, really doing much yet. And I'm going to tell you right now, you know, sometimes you got to go through a couple bodies before you realize what you really should be looking for. No woman wants a virgin anyway. So that's another good thing that we get as men, a pass. We're allowed to have some bodies. As long as we fix ourselves and we heal to where we're not looking for bodies all the time and looking for a fresh pair of panties to slide off from behind with our teeth. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, had a moment. But you know what I mean? Like, just you know, calm down with it. And there's nothing wrong with being a kind of person where you date and things don't work out and you don't drag it out. You talk to a girl before you're cheating on each other. Separate, get yourself a new girlfriend. You don't have to have a bunch of them at the same time. I don't understand, like, we're grown men. So all that time you're putting in juggling multiple women, why are you not making a business for your children and your children's children? Why are you so selfish that you need, man, just, so you got one, and you mean to tell me that, man, I done been with a lot of women. You mean to tell me that you need to have one good one and a couple more good ones? Man, bro, listen, you're selfish. Things ain't gonna never work out for you. I'm gonna be real. You get you one good one, man, and I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of leeway, man. One sneaky link, one good sneaky link, a sneaky link that you know is gonna be like, you know, healthy and taking care of herself. It's one sneaky link. I'm not saying I did this. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of leeway. But y'all be having a sneaky link and a side girl, and then you be having this third backup. What are you doing? No. You're falling into your alpha, man. Focus on your business. Build. The more money you have and the more business you have and the more equity you have in your social media, the higher level woman you get anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Ghost? You know, and you're a young dude, but see, you young cats right now, you know, you that are on semen retention, or y'all that went through COVID. I mean, it's not talk the right way, the right kind of way, the wrong kind of way about that. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all that went through an ascension. You know what I mean? Y'all get to get the game plan in your 20s. But I'm going to tell you something. The older you get, the more women want you. I thought in my 20s, I was working for the White House. I was making over $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was smooth, and women were still going for older guys. I was getting so pissed off until, you know, one of my friends was like, wait until you get to be that age. Well, now I'm that age, baby. That's why when y'all be like, oh, yeah, what's up? Nah. I consider that low-key shade, fellas, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? There ain't nothing hot or sexy about calling anybody unk. You know what I'm saying? And dudes treat me calling another dude daddy. So, you know what I'm saying? If you can't call me by my name, you know what I'm saying? I'm at that age where I can get them all. I can get the mom, I can get your older sister, and I can get your older cousins. You know what I'm saying? all them chicks that are hot in your family. So, you know, I don't think you need to be calling me unk, you know. That's all that I'm saying. When you get older, we get better with time. Also, when women, are, you know what I'm saying, that you're dealing with in the area you're at, they're not acting right, and you're over here feeling like you got to be pressed to get with them, don't do that, man. Get your money right, you know, and once you have the money enough to move, move. But don't settle for any of these. I'm telling you right now, the more you hold out, the more they're going to want you. And you don't have to do anything. Y'all think that you have to, it's societal norms and social pressure that makes you feel like you have to go out there and mess with a bunch of women. But if you don't let that be any pressure on you and you break it down like a man should, like how much this costing me a week? How much time am I giving away to a woman that I know I'm sharing with multiple guys, and I want her because her face looks good? Okay, her face looks good, her body looks good on video, but I also know that a lot of people are getting a hold to that body. You know what I'm saying? That meat's been tenderized over and over and over again. So I don't want the tenderized meat. I would rather get one of the ladies that, you know, that doesn't have the social clout, but with makeup on, because, you know, she don't know herself, you know what I'm saying? And I can get with her, and before her head gets big, you know what I'm saying? Be having a good time with her. She has less bodies, less wear and tear. That meat's been less tenderized. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all, and y'all know to be a fact, I don't care what they say. A lot of them be saying this crazy stuff about it feels the same. No, it does not, man. Who told you that lie? Hey, listen, we'll tell you that to get the draws, but it's not the same. If it was the same, men wouldn't be talking about we want women without kids. Stop being insane, okay? Just take what comes with it, right? If you have a 9-pound, 10-pound, you know what, come out that thing, how in the world is it going to be the same? Stop being crazy with yourselves. If it was the same, they wouldn't offer surgeries. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the madness. See, that's what I'm saying. Who's in IT? Man, whoever's in IT, man, you're going to rake up that money, man. That's what I did. You know, but I jumped in the IT thing before it was big. But I'm a seer, you know what I'm saying? So I can see it was going to be big. But cybersecurity, man, you know, man, be a network administrator first or a system administrator. Man, get that, man, you get that Security Plus certificate. That's really all you need, man. And get good with routers and switches, man. Man, that IT is, but see, like women are getting into it now, so the market's going to get flooded. So it's not going to be, the pay's not going to be the same as it was, you know. Like I said, I'm going to get a Patreon. I'm going to give you guys a seer. If I was going to work, what I would do. And I'm telling you, I was doing the IT thing before, gentlemen, I was doing the IT thing before anybody was doing it. And I was making, and I'm a talker like I am now, so I was just like working my way. I was making so much money in my mid-20s. I didn't know what to do with myself, man. I didn't know what I bought like that. Listen, y'all are men, so y'all know that, see, women think that that's just an old truck. Can you believe that? They think that's just an old truck. That's a Ford Raptor first generation, 6.2 liter. Y'all know that that's an instant classic right there. It's a classic truck, literally, and they stopped making them. I bought mine when they stopped making them, right? So I got one of the ones that was new that, man, you know how much that truck costs? Y'all know how much it costs, right? But I was making this crazy money and I was in my mid-20s. I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying all that to say this. If I were y'all, man, I'm gonna get that Patreon going. But I'm telling y'all should be hustling up money. That's why I'm gonna get the Patreon and really walk y'all through on getting your own YouTube channels and really try to get you guys into, because you need to have your own YouTube channel. Get on TikTok, even if you're not gonna make money on there. Get on there, man, because the way you can network on there, and you people talking that crazy talk, oh, look, get all up in your phone. They're doing the same thing Facebook's doing. Okay, they're just another country doing it, but they're doing the same thing. Okay, so just, you know what I'm saying, relax. But you know, you guys gotta get on there and start networking and meeting new people. And I mean, you gotta use the matrix. You gotta use it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta hustle your money up. You want to have multiple sources of passive income. And what I want you guys to think about doing, I'm gonna give a little, you know, nugget, but you know, if nothing else, right, make a YouTube ASMR rain channel. You know, the rain channel, or one of those ASMR frequency beats, you know, channels, right? So what you're doing is just you're copying and pasting different rain sounds or whatever for 10 hours. But if you do that, I don't know, a few weeks, you'll start picking up in the algorithm. Have you seen the numbers that they run? Have you seen the numbers that those rain channels, you're laughing, but I used to listen to the rain all the time. I still do. You know what I'm saying? So do you know the numbers they run? And then they're able to go live and run it. Listen, I have all kind of different ideas, and I do different things to make passive income. And when you have multiple sources of passive income, while you're listen, if I get you guys to take 6 months, that'd be great. But if you guys could just take a year off from dating, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that cloud and security. See, you know what I'm saying? You working your way up, man, getting your security plus, you know, then maybe, you know, get your CCNA, you know, then maybe your CISSP, you know what I mean? And all these different certs like that, man. CISSP, CISSE, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them out there. I can't remember all of them. But the IT thing is an easy way to get up there. I'm not sure if they're still paying the same. And, you know, it just seems like it's very saturated. And when I hear women talking about doing it, I know it can't be as complicated as it used to be. No offense. I just know that women are not going to get into something that's too draining mentally or physically, right? So, but I got some ideas, though, for men before, you know, everything gets saturated. I got some ideas. Some guaranteed ways that you guys can make passive income that could end up becoming main income, but you have to just, you know, put time into it. But, you know, again, that's I'm going to get started up on the Patreon. 21 minutes. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? You know how this goes. But I'll drop another video. It'll probably be, man, I want to walk around outside, y'all. But shoot, man, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll figure out something with that ring light because you guys are not really watching those reaction videos. So I guess I'm going to put those up on the podcast channel and stick to going outside on here. But, yeah, y'all, listen. Stay stoic. Don't fall for the shenanigans with these women and trying to steal your seed and then taking your seed, running with it. Starting, you know, going to college and going to the gym, and you're like, oh, I wonder what gave her all this motivation. Your seed, fool. Your seed. Your seed. Whether you know it or not, whether she knows it or not. So you keep your seed, and since they're talking about back in the day, women were able to procreate asexually, let them go back to doing that. You know what I mean? Since we're an accident, like God don't know what he's doing, right? And we're an accident because the chromosome didn't complete. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, since you think God makes mistakes and woman thinks that she is God, we're not participating in none of that time. We don't want nothing to do with whatever kind of business they're going to end up getting for thinking that they're God, and you know what I'm saying, God himself, and that they are everything and all this other crazy stuff, and we're some kind of accident. Listen, there's going to be a reckoning for that kind of talking and that just blatant, you know what I mean, disrespect. There's going to be some reckoning for that. So that let them run their mouths. We don't want to be around them anyway when a reckoning comes for that. All this, they're God and the woman. You're not even operating in any kind of God frequency. Give your room out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? How dare you? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all dropping by. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get back on TikTok. Don't worry. No worries. I'm gonna be back over there, man. Probably get back on there tonight. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Remember, hit the like button, share. Even if you share it to your email, share it to your wife's phone, share it to your kid's phone, share it to a phone that's just on the Wi-Fi, not even plugged, you know what I'm saying? Not even with a phone number. It still counts. You know what I'm saying? We're blowing up, and the bigger we get, the more well known we get, our message will get pushed across, and we can actually make some major change. Okay? Peace, love, and light, y'all. I'll be back on here possibly later on tonight after I do this TikTok thing. I've not worked out all day, and I'm feeling super bloated, like I'm busting up out my shirt. I ate so good, man. I was on the grill. Man, I was cooking that chicken, you know what I'm saying? And some grapes, man. I didn't cook the grapes, but, you know, I love eating grapes when I eat chicken. You know what I mean? If I ate too much, I'm really gonna walk this off. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, yeah. I'll be back on here later on, y'all. Peace, love.